Alright, what about now? Streamlabs has been like super duper fucking stupid. Is there any game volume as well? Probably not. Can you hear like as I cycle back and forth through the menus? Probably not. If my headset or if my mic wasn't working. So what we'll do is we'll go in.
What? I still hate you, but you got a pretty awesome collection of nudie mags.
Yeah, I got them from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. It's like masturbating in a time machine.
Yeah, Stiffy! Welcome, welcome, welcome! My dude! Alright, yeah, it is like a whooshing sound, so I think you hear it. That's good. Let's open this world map and let's get going then. So, Venom, how have you been? Stiffy, welcome in. And Twitchy, brother, brother, brother! My dude from another mother, welcome in. Yeah, I was playing at Ratchet. I started Ratchet and Clank over on the Green brand this morning. I'll be playing this for a few hours on Twitch, and then I'll be jumping over on the other brand, the Green brand, and playing Ratchet and Clank. I started playing that this morning, Rift Apart. Woo! That's a game, dude.
It just so happens that right at this very moment, you're in need of someone with your talent.
What talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
You good, bro? Hell yeah, there you go. Still been playing some Fortnite on the sides?
Swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them.
What's a BR? Battle Royale. Oh, duh. Right? Custom Fort Battle Royale. Peaches, peaches, peaches. Hold on. Peaches, 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 peaches.
To make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
What time? Yeah, it depends on what time, because I do want to play this for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna be playing Ratchet and Clank for a couple hours, and then after that, Brandito, welcome in, homie. Get it, my dude. Hell yeah. You already know. I gotta make me some good old G Fuel. We're gonna start today really, really swell. Let's go with golden apple pear. We're going to mix it up again. If I get like 10 people plus, I'm going to set one up. Well, yeah. How many hours from now? Let me ask that. I got plans to play this for like 2 and then Ratchet and Clank for like 2 to 3. And then I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing after that is what I'm getting at. So we talking like tonight? Or are we talking in a few hours is what you're trying to do? But if you're still trying to gather people up, then yeah, you're probably going to be waiting a minute anyway, you know. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I almost put my daughter in there for a gap, for a filler. She'd jump up in that mug. You should probably work half of us at least, but she'd jump up in that mug. All right, yeah. So what we're doing here is golden apple pear, which is the Angry Army ammunition. And then we're going to do the Rainbow Six Black Ice, which is blackberry pear vanilla. I think I get more of the blackberry and pear taste. However, I'm going to shoot for the moon. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, Brandito, how you doing? Stiffy, how you doing? Twitchy, how you doing? Venom done told me he's doing good, so that's fucking sweet. You see anybody see Jeanette McCurdy just come on screen and take that? Sit-ups. I feel you on that, brother. That's what I need to do. Get ups and do some sit-ups, you fool. All right. So we got that.
How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests,
As we discussed.
Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish.
Fish are friends, not
Even
food.
if I begin right now, I'll be working.
Yes, they are.
So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out.
It'll be like tonight. Gotcha. Okay.
Do my best.
Children of darkness, I would help you, but I fear I cannot be seen with a bunch of douchey vamp kids in their poser-ass plastic bags.
Good luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
I need to go on to Trigger Fire and do some more of those. Because if you hit the Kamehameha one, you see Goku jump up on the screen with Kamehameha. Ah! Yeah! Brandito over here just said peeking, bro. He said...
Do you have any fresh water? The well's been all but dry since the skies changed.
There you go, dude. Do them every time you, like, get your ass whipped. Ba-ba, do, 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 do. That's amazing. I really enjoyed that one.
Do you really believe your own hype that much? I am the hype!
I feel like I would blow my lungs out if I tried to, my airwaves out if I tried to get that hyped. Like Vegeta. Yeah, baby.
Good girl.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so that's definitely a good thing to do. I see what you're doing there, Stiffy. It makes a hell of a lot of sense. And, keep doing that, brother. And, obviously, that's how you keep your physiques. That's how you're going to keep yours, mister. Some good old discipline. I think that's what I need is... I've needed to go to the gym for a while now. I've told myself that. Brandito, too. He said that. Which I told him we would go together. He wants to. Blast off! Oh, you want to train your brain? Just play Zelda, dude. You just gotta play games like Zelda. Shit. It's doing a lot for me. Damn good, dude. Oh yeah, I'm very glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. I need to take some notes. I need to come over and take some notes. Hell yeah, I feel you on that. I enjoy my walks. My daughter, my doggy. We'll take the doggy, and we'll grab the baby girl, and we'll get going. And my wife goes sometimes. She just had her metal plate taken out of her ankle, so recouping from that just a little bit, and then she should be good here soon, though. Bio woman. Jason! My brother from another mother! Sleepy. She's sleepy. No, she's doing good, though, in, like, the surgery aspect and the recovery aspect. And, like, she ended up getting out of there after we just took the stitches out Thursday, and she walked out of there and didn't have a limp. So that was pretty sweet. I don't know. I feel like she just needs to condition herself a little bit more when it comes to like physical therapy does. You know what I mean? How they like conditions you. I feel like that's more that she needs. She just doesn't force herself to condition herself or had never ever did physical therapy for it. She did physical therapy like twice. She went to like 2 or 3 meetings, 2 or 3 sessions out of. Oh Lord, I don't know. I think there was like 15. I'll never be perfect, so I will continue to make myself better. The first step is know you are not perfect. No, yeah, absolutely, because then you can analyze exactly what you need broken down, like what you need to work on, man. I feel like I don't even know half of myself, you know.
Those are our terms.
I don't know. Deeply down, I feel I'm empty deep inside my soul.
I shall. Thank you.
Jason, how are you?
Him again. Someone you know? Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock? It's done. The village is safe now.
Hell yeah, knowledge is power. Knowledge can be power. It's dangerous. It can help.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her.
I woke up this morning, so I'm good. Hey, there you go. That's a great way to fucking look at it, bro. That's a great way to look at it. Venom, you get a hold of me, man, when you want to do that. Just let me know, like, a time frame if you actually get everybody together.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that
I've
you
become
have
more
made the
self-aware of
groundwork
me
for
and
our
who I am.
project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
We're still in
She'll make a
negotiations.
stream out of it. There you go. The
A trusted
5%
colleague dealing with
is...
assist on our behalf,
Fuck it.
but things have been
It's that fuck it in the back of the head.
I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
I woke up like this. Yeah, for sure, Stiffy. That's something we've talked about.
He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the biggest-
I mean, I feel like at that point, I mean, the Glen's one thing. I got a neighborhood I can just walk around, but like, I mean, we can all walk, or we can come to your fucking house and walk. I don't know. My vehicle in the Glen, that's the biggest thing with my car maintenances, you know what I mean? But
To join their ranks for some time now.
being in town with Planet Fitness and shit, you know what I mean? That's kind of not, that's, if anything happens, then so be it. I guess at that point, I just need to get it fixed.
I would rather she did what makes her happy.
He said 5% chance I pass the fuck out first.
We have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not
No, I would really love, even my daughter would love to walk through like the woods and shit at that point. I mean, she's a little scared of bugs, but she's a fearless demon when she wants to be sometimes.
You're a good man, Leah.
Venom, you're goofy.
I want to repay the favor
That's great.
by letting her live her own life.
each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake. She loves you. And I love her.
He picks Bugs up, though. Ah, he's a champ. That's the difference.
I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I am sure I'll still need some time.
That's great.
Always. Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
Crimson Caravans? So we got that done. And now we got to go here. There's a little bit of stuff everywhere. And there's a little mission here, a little mission here, a little mission here. And then we'll go to the main menu, or the main mission. And I'm like 77% done with the game. It says that. I'm 77% done with the main story anyway. So I'm not 77% done with the game, really. I'd say I'm about 55 to 60% done.
Clive.
A muck has appeared.
Oh? And why is that?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems our barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around keeping them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all.
Don't be trying to catch my muck. Oh, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. I'd let these other two people do it. That's not my name, by the way. That's like... That's just not me, man. That's just not me. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to be that man. I had to be that man. I hope I don't muck it up. That's it. You're on the list, buddy. No, 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 no. Hey, did we all catch that? Has been caught by Jason, Brandito, and Stiffy. Oh! Oh! I didn't catch it. I was the only one that didn't catch. You put me on the list and it said, nah, nah, nah.
It's no button.
Thank you, Clive.
So,
Three-way that mofo like boom, boom, boom.
Well, I reckon we could do a lot.
Sorry, buddy. I know you're not. No, you're not. No, 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 no.
it's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved.
The next ones are mine.
I suppose you're right.
Next ones are mine.
But I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den. And they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the invasion. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move.
I'm down. I'm honestly thinking about getting.
Leading the raiding party.
I do. East Pool was once home to people I loved.
What's NY?
I would have bandits selling
NY membership.
I would gladly drive them out of there.
I'm not. I don't know what that could be if it's messed up spelled. So
I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about.
I'm actually going over and rereading this stuff right now in the chat.
I say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Dylan, he told me that last night. Dylan told me that last night. That was so fucking cute. He said, go over there. He was playing like Borderlands or something with him. He said, go over there and shoot Dylan. He said, no, I'm not going to shoot him. He's my uncle. That's great. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Back to Eastport.
Yeah, I ended up getting his haircut last night. We ended up drinking some of that moonshine, and I mean, it didn't really hit me, but that thing was delicious.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
It gave me that red face cover. You know what I mean?
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool.
But we only drank half of it, and I drank. He took like 2 or 3 drinks. I took like good 7.
I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's.
Yeah, potentially before I go back to work.
Who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places.
What you slacking on, Venom?
Which is why I agreed to.
There you go, my dude.
Very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would.
You know, I don't even think about that because, like, I got Alien and he kind of disappeared on me from time to time. He's doing his own thing in life and doing his own streamings and stuff. And then I've got, Nesso, and same thing. Usually he's sleeping or when I'm playing just because of his work schedule. I don't know. I think maybe my wife, but she's never really on modding. So I definitely need to find me some new mods. That's for damn sure. And Venom, I appreciate the hell out of you. I'm not saying I don't like the ones I got. I just need to find some ones that, like you, Venom, that just came up in here like, hey, shit, I'm slacking. But long time no see to you too, brother. Channel to watch, but thank you for the shout out. You can have a channel to watch, Brandito. Mug, yeah, he's got a PS5. Act like he can't just click the fucking broadcast button from a PS5. We can make that. We'll make that. We can set that up for you, buddy. Buy yourself a camera if you want a camera. Or don't. I mean, there's a bunch of people successful streams out there that doesn't use a camera. Or you can do a VR type deal, which still involves a camera because you got to do the movement back and forth because some people just don't want, obviously, to see their face, I guess. So, but yeah, dude, look, you just click this button, and right over here that says broadcast, click it, and then it'll take you to your Twitch or your YouTube or whatever you want to be linked to, you know what I mean? And then you go from there and start streaming from your Twitch. All right. Blast off. Nesso! Yes, sir. Much love, homie. I appreciate the hell out of you. That's what I just got done telling them, too. Said your work schedule makes you sleep most of the time when I'm able actually up to play the game during the day and shit, you know what I mean? Because your sleep schedule. Which, I don't know, maybe we'll coincide soon. You let me know on that tonight. I need to figure something out, like ASAP, so. And I'm done calling them. I'm not calling them anymore at that place where I've been trying. I mean, there's no reason to. I shouldn't have to call and call and call and call and call and call and call. Just, I shouldn't have to. I hate my schedule. I mean, it is what it is, though, homie. Each schedule is a schedule, though. I mean, like, for real, it's not a terrible schedule. You can change it, though, you know? You need to go, if you go to sleep when you get off, schedule fucking changed, bro. Go to sleep when you get off. Schedule changed. Brandito said, I feel you. I'm about to take a nap too. What do you mean you about to take a nap? When the hell did you wake up? Hey, man, I made some killer subs last night, Brandito. I just sleep my days away if I don't force myself to stay up too. Does everything seem good? Like, I'm asking that also, Nesso, specifically to you. Like, does it seem decent on, like, voice and everything? The sound, the Elgato, the sound, everything. Are they matching up? Hey, some good sandwiches. Oh, dude. Dude, I took some banging ass sandwiches last night. Now I got some of them hot pepper things from the. Oh. I'm about to go make me some more here in a few after this before I start my other stream.
Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that.
Hey, Venom with a shout out on Nesso too, my dude. Thank you so much, brother.
I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Hands open for I mean, I ain't gonna lie, there's probably gonna be some after a day or two. I'm gonna give those, I'll eat on those for 2 fucking days. And I'm about to throw them in a wrap. I'm about to put them all, put the stuff in a wrap. See how that goes, you know what I mean? You got up at, oh, you got up at like 9-ish and did some leveling, my dude. So he been up. Well, so what kind of leveling? What'd you get done?
Without masters. No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashic in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place.
Hold on here.
Especially not after 5 years.
I gotta fix my Elgato.
Having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If we need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
It's never happened before. I'm a pickle.
I'm Pickle Rick! Alright, so we should be good, man. I gotta go nap time. Alright, that's so much love, buddy. Get you some naps in. Brandito's probably about to bounce out too here soon. But then again, it's 4:15. I feel like he's gonna take like a 2-hour nap or something, so he'll probably bounce out. He'll probably get some eats in and watch him a show before he actually gets some sleeps and get you about 3 hours of good sleep, bro. Alright, so the game volume should be good now. It was not good at all. It was actually feedback from my my actual game volume. It was not playing correctly, I don't think.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits.
Already
while us
did
lot
that.
kept an
Just
eye
chill
out.
time before work.
Nicely done.
Well, you already slept?
What's all this about? Some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give
You
me
said I'm about
nightmares
to take a
of my
nap
own.
too.
What
Oh,
matters
I mean
is
like the
you
eating
did
and
it.
stuff. Gotcha.
And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. It's the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No,
It's
thank
National
you.
Ice Cream Day?
You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Alright, so this one's done. Now let's go to this one. Lost Wing. Maybe we should have actually looked at the map to see where to go.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
Bingo.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell.
Bid you
As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim.
Shit, Jason, it looked like they put you on the list.
Purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who
I'm going to
fight.
try this one. Look, it looks that way. Like, I don't. What happened?
I would place Lostwing in their hands. If
Typed everything incorrectly, I think, right?
But a village
is it the
home only
space?
To the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long.
Hey, we split that motherfucker in
And so,
three.
Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live, even should Lostwing die?
Oh, you forgot the T. I could not be an English teacher, a reading teacher, a spelling teacher.
I will.
Not at all.
Thank you.
That completely, it just, it flowed so well. It's a cash. Pokey cash. It flowed so well.
From danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations.
I'd be that teacher that always handed all the papers back out to the kids. Like, I'd be like, all right, turn them in now. And as soon as they turn them in, I'd hand them back out to the classroom. Like, you grade Samson, Samson, you grade Holly's, Holly, you grade Timothy's, Timothy, you grade... easiest way. That way you guys can feel important, and my job's easy. Hell yeah, we did. Brandy, I can barely say some words as it is. Nah, dude, I feel you on that, man. When I was a kid, around my daughter's age, around 8 to 10, I had speech therapy for like 3 years. I went through like 3 years of speech therapy. For because it's just pronunciations I just couldn't get. You know what I mean? The way that I would read it and I just wouldn't be able to fucking pronounce it. But after 3 years of speech therapy, you know, it definitely helped. Guidance counselors and all kinds of other cool things, you know. Everything they needed to have for a successful kids in school to not be successful after school.
Your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And If that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
Oh, shit. He said I was a blue door free bird. Yes. You know, some of them, it was the most graceful fucking people in the world.
They've gone with Master Quentin.
God, dude. Capagna! Richard. I remember Richard Capagna. The high school was like 11 years ago, and I remember that mug like it was yesterday.
It ain't just a black shield protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a
Yeah,
chance
you're
against that
definitely more of a
thing. If I don't get the
hands-on type
message
of
to 'em,
person.
they're all gonna fucking die.
Listening, verbal, or hearing, and
Don't worry about
writing
us.
down, like actually reading, you know, directions and such. You're definitely more of a hands-on type of person. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I am too, but I can definitely.
Way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
You know what I mean? We can both definitely like look through fucking. I can't. My woman puts everything together, for example, because I can't look at diagrams on how to put like stands and shit together and have the patience for it. Not that I can't. I just don't have the fucking patience for it. You know. I'm more of a hands-on type person myself. You show me how to do it once, I can do it. You tell me how to do it like 4 fucking times, I can do it. That's that. Ooh, look at that bad boy. He's a colorful one. He's a thick, yeah. You're stupid. A baker, a chef, something in the kitchen, a construction worker. I can think of a lot of things. This fucking guy. Yeah. I love it. I love the comedy. He said, "Oh, this is a hands-on type of job." Oh, okay. Oh, fuck, I got hit.
Nice try.
That was the first thing that comes to mind. You wasn't thinking with your head. You was thinking with your head. That's the first thing. That's why. I don't think it was your brain mind. It was your hive mind, if you know what I mean. Sounds like you're making a wish brand. A whole new line of them. A whole new line of them, Venom. That's great.
Over here. Let's go.
Jump up on the chocobo. Whoa, whoa, there's 3 of them here. Outside of the gate. That's new. I've been down this road quite a few times, and there has not been chocobos outside of the gate.
Clive.
So.
Look.
Don't tell me we're too late.
No, we're not too late. We're never too late. It's not too late. We might be late, but not too late. That's the thing.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Well, good day.
This must be the guard dog, Quentin.
The guard dog.
You go. But your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is your only guard dog.
No. It's a rare beast that needs to be put down.
That was terrible timing.
Yes.
Whoa, son. That was fast. Beautiful. Beautiful!
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is.
It is.
He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause.
Let's go.
It was all for this. But what is this?
Justice.
Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin. Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
Thank Grieger.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What? Lostwing. My Lost Will.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Whoosh.
It's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
New enemies approaching. New enemies. Right in your face, dude. Blast off. Alright, and then we go with this one.
Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Over here.
Get wrecked, losers. There's a lot of them. Oh shit, he's getting healed up.
This one.
Beautiful. Turn my PS5 fan on. Whimsicott escaped. Nobody caught him.
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin, look at me. Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Uh-oh. Sometime later. It doesn't tell you how long, it's just sometime later.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
I would assume it's only like a day or two or
The
something.
flood has
Or
filled
the
the valley.
same day. It's not long at all. The dude's sitting there on
I see.
blood.
Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why?
Yes. It's
All
Sonic.
that I
Well,
strove
which
for
flavor,
is
though?
gone.
I'm not going to tell you which Sonic
Only
flavor. Which one?
emptiness remains.
You're close, Jeff. You're getting so close. You're so close. You're right.
I have nothing left to live for.
You're right on the tip of it.
What the heck are you on about?
Nope.
You
Keep
got
going.
us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
You can get it, Jeff. Whoever gets it
I
first.
thought you weren't coming back.
But I prayed, and I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quinton. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lost Wing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. As long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing, right here in the Bales.
That may or may not be the answer, so that's fine.
A fresh start. One life ends,
and another begins.
And another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quinton we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quinton will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Hanged Man signboard. Go that goes in my chambers.
We may be bruised, we may be battered.
We're good then. That's it. That's all we needed to do. Wow, 1-2.
Seems the hideaways.
Blasted!
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be
This is
outdone.
my blimmin'
So
kitchen.
if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Not to be outdone. Mission accepted. Let's go! Chat, what is everybody doing? What is everybody doing? I just earned some extra giveaway points over here on Jev's channel. He's giving away a collector's box.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales.
It's in like a month.
The ones she made for her workshop.
It's in like a month and a
I
half
borrowed them
from
to
now.
teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
Alright. The atrium. The atrium. Oh, we gotta talk to this guy. Hippocrates.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind.
Uh-oh.
It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage.
You playing some Borderlands, Divvy?
One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Saint-Briquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Saint-Briquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Alright.
Meaning that if
Go.
I find one,
message him out of Twitch.
find
You have to
the
get
other.
him a message. I don't know if he's up in here,
Northridge,
but
then.
I can't be leaving him
Best of
hanging.
luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
All right, let's go. I'm sorry. I was messaging my dude about Nesso, my buddy, my cousin Dylan. Nesso, he's trying to, he wants to get this Lilith carry, but he went to sleep. He was asking if I could get a hold of Nesso for him, or if he wanted to play Final Fantasy, because he's just trying to figure out what he wanted to do. So I told him he just fell, so he just went to sleep. He'll be up here in a few.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goose? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
Hey, Twitchy, welcome back,
right.
welcome back, welcome back!
You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Alright, sorry. Let's go. Need to run detail. I mean, I got the boss save on all my characters for the Ghost of the Deep. Oh, okay. First G Fuel, I gave him some of the hydration. There you go, Twitchy. The grape lemonade is busting. You really like that grape lemonade. I'm going to stick to my guns and say I just don't like it. There's something about it that I just can't, I don't know. It's like the flavors for me just don't complement each other, or it's just not what I expect.
I'll speak to her.
Like, I love grape and I love lemonade,
Thanks,
but
Clive.
like, I don't know. There's something
You'll
about
let me know
it.
what
Like,
she says, won't you?
maybe they're just so mixed,
sure it's all just a
blended really,
misunderstanding.
really well, 50-50. I don't really taste the grape as much as I would like, and I don't taste the lemonade as much as I would like. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. It's not as good as Blue Rocket Pop. It's not as good as, Orange Madness, I don't think. I don't think it's as good as, I almost don't think it's as good as, Lightning Lemonade's really light. Light is what Lightning Lemonade is. I like the flavor of it. I don't think it's as good as Shiny Splash. Hell, I don't know. Maybe it's not as good as the Glitch Mix. I haven't tried the Glitch Mix, but I drink it. Don't get me wrong. I do drink it because I like it. I'm not a giant fan of it. That's the biggest thing. It's not that I hate it. It's not that I don't like it. I'm just not a giant fan of it.
We're all gonna die. You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Yeah, did he like that, Twitchy? Which one did you give him? You gave him his first G Fuel, you said, hydration, and which ones? So I need a sponsor that's going to be like, hey, here's some free stuff so you can try what you're being sponsored by. Trust me, yeah, I fucking feel that. I feel that, man. I'm just gonna let everybody know right now, I might have something in the works. It's not G Fuel, unfortunately, but I did get some messages for some potential sponsors. And one of them is an energy drink beverage, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. One of them was a potential, they actually told me to apply for it. And then the other one was, we want to get you in this program. So one's for sure 100%. The other one is just I applied and it'd take 24 to 48 hours. So it's whatever at that point. But again, like you said, Venom, I'm trying to, like, I need some free shit. Like to show off and, you know what I mean, to review and go over and to support, you know?
Miss scales. Every piece has its own role to play. And each
all
is
of them
just
are
as
like, we'll
important as
sponsor
the others.
you, but you gotta buy
If
it
even
to try
one of them
it.
is missing, the scales won't work.
That's not how it works.
So let's
That's
think
not
about
how
what those
at all
roles
how
might
it should be. It should work.
You already know one of the pieces.
It takes no fucking
body.
money for that company to ship
role is to
something for a
support
person to
everything else.
review and person to
what of the
support
others?
and a person to you know what I mean? They're like, no.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't
Dubby
look
is
much
giving
like an
some
arm.
free samples
Right.
with a purchase.
It looks more like a wing.
Yeah.
Like a chocobo
See,
wing.
I don't.
You've ridden a chocobo before,
That's
haven't
weird.
you, Sid?
That's
Will you
weird.
teach me to
Samples
ride
cost
one
like
one day?
$1, and you're going to give
I'll
them free
think
with a
about it.
purchase. You know what I mean? Samples
Now,
can cost like
what do
50
arms
cents or
do?
something. I know samples of G
things.
Fuel cost like 75
wait.
cents
Maybe this one holds
from their
things
website.
too.
I don't know. Maybe you
Good
can't
thinking.
use. Maybe you can't use a
You're on the right
20%
track.
off of $1 because they're normally like $1. But maybe I don't think you can use the discount code on
This
top of
tiny
it. Maybe
piece
I don't know.
Is what's called a cogwheel.
Yeah,
Or
I've
gear.
saw Dubby too.
Have you ever
It's
seen
not.
one before?
I want to
I
get
have.
sponsored by
Miss
G Fuel.
Minidore's
When it
dungeon is
comes
full
to
of
the
them.
fucking energy
Most
drink
from
grind
Phil.
that I've been doing, like
She
of
puts them
course
in
I'm gonna
all
want
her
to be sponsored by
inventions.
that by the company that I want to be sponsored by.
Round and round and round and...
I don't
That's
know
right.
nothing about any of the other
They're
stuff.
very useful when you want to make things move.
It'd be a whole nother world of
You remember if there was
investigations
anything
that I
on the
have to
scales
open.
that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Haha.
Yes.
There we
We
go.
did it.
Judgment.
Well, with Sid's help.
Judgment.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
Venom, I don't know if you've got, if
Are
you
we
do the green brand, I don't know if you do kick, but I definitely started one this morning. I did all of my, I had to download a completely different OBS. I can't use Streamlabs because of how you got to set it up, so I actually downloaded OBS, so I'll be using that with kick, and I started my first stream this morning, and it was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. After I was watching my videos of the day, after I was rewatching it today,
Sid forgot about
there's some audio issues with the game, and I need to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. I'm gonna look into it. Maybe there's a delay within OBS, an audio delay within OBS. Maybe it's actually something I got to turn off or something. So I'm not sure. But just letting you know, letting anybody know if they wants to jump over there. I will be jumping over there in roughly an hour and starting to play more Ratchet and Clank. I'll be swapping back and forth between these two games. I'll be doing a game on Twitch and doing a game on the green brand. Keeping them separate games. That way nothing intertwines. Can't go to the green brand yet. I don't have a PC to do it. You don't need...
I heard the Emperor was impaled.
Oh, you talking about actual streaming. Okay. I was gonna say you don't need to follow somebody, but yeah, no, I got you. Maybe. Are you sure? There's a way. I know there's a way to do it. There's got to be a way to do it, bro.
Lady Karen.
Hell, I just logged on to Streamlabs desktop last night for the actual dashboard, and I realized that you can go in and set up your whole Xbox layout through Streamlabs. That way, when you go live with your Xbox,
can't complain.
It's set up instantly. It logs into your. It's logged into your Streamlabs.
What exactly?
And then there's also Layout Expert too, which Layout Expert can do the same thing. What I would advise anybody doing if they don't actually have a PC is go down to your local library or something, if there is one, and jump on a PC for like 15-20 minutes and get it done real quick.
Out of interest.
That way you don't need a PC to keep doing it. You know what I mean? You just need a PC really to set it up. And even at that point, you can take your mobile phone, and instead of using a mobile browser, you can turn it into the desktop browser. And if your phone's good enough, it'll process everything, and you can actually do it with your phone, with your through your desktop browser.
Oh, yeah. And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales
I
of
only
my
have light
evil
stream.
exploits?
That's all my laptop will run. I don't even know what light stream is.
I didn't hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it?
I will say my pickle juice G Fuel got shipped today. Super exciting. Super
I've done
exciting.
things I'm not proud of.
It'll be here in the next
Might
couple
be
days.
there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
And pointing your do-gooding finger.
Good day.
It lets you have sound alerts, overlays, and all that shit while on the PlayStation. Oh, okay. There you go. I'll have to look into that. See, that's something else that like you can set up like a whole Fiverr type thing, and with that knowledge that you know, you can just go in and set people's accounts up and shit for them.
What did
people who just don't want to have to go through the hassle or don't know how to do that. You know, there's a lot of people out there who try to stream off of, you know, I hit this and hit broadcast, and there's a lot of people out there that just stream off their consoles now. Eventually. It's like $12 a month though. Oh, okay. So it's not bad though. I mean, I pay like $9 for Streamlabs, I think.
Along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
They have an $8 option, but mine was real choppy on it, so I had to go with the 12. That's odd.
Isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Yeah, that's odd that just a lower version tier was kind of choppy, but I mean,
Seems the
it is what it is. I guess you can kind of see that being an issue. You got this low tier, you got this high tier. It's like you got 720 or you got 1080. You know what I mean? You got 480 or you got 1080. It's like, do you want to pay for the low or do you want to pay for the high? So I mean, that's how some companies do it.
Mystery?
It was as you thought.
Discord's like that, I think.
The children had the scales, or
depending on what
at least.
server booster or whatever you
to
do.
See how they worked.
Oh no, Mid will
you
have
level
my
up
head.
your stream,
Thankfully,
like when
she
you share
won't.
your screen.
This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that
Low,
the children
mid, and
are properly
high.
punished.
I got mids.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing.
Mid seems to have taken
She's
the
even
three of
calling
them under her wing.
heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Alright, so we're good here. No, we're not. Well, you excited? You know what it is? You don't know at all what it is? Oh, snaps. What if it's a live chicken? What if it's a real life chicken? What if the package shows up and it's if it's a real chicken, you're gonna slap it in the face. You're gonna be scared as hell if it's a real chicken. Let's not get that twisted.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Where would he be at Martha's Rest?
So now we gotta go to Martha's Rest. We gotta go a couple different places again. Again. So we haven't done anything in the main story of this game, this stream at all. We've done like, this is like the 8th side mission maybe. So I gotta figure out Rutherford and Martin.
My
There he
lord
is.
Marquis, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe.
Twitchy, I need you to guess it. Ready?
I'll need to know where
It's a mix. I mixed 2 of them.
To investigate the Republic.
Both of them have pear
the
in it.
old imperial
Okay.
capital of Oriflamme.
One of them is inspired by a game, and the other is inspired by a YouTube channel.
My lord. I shall pray for your success.
I know
and
that you're
safety.
getting probably both of them. Play a little guessing game. Oh, this motherfucker, he's good. Yep, black ice and golden apple pear. Exactly, buddy. That's exactly what I mixed up. And, let's take a drink now. Another drink real quick. Here, hold on. Definitely get that pear taste in it. There's no doubt about that. With that hint of vanilla. There is that hint of vanilla. I do like that. It almost still just tastes like black ice.
There were ghosts at the gate.
You can taste a little bit of like the fresh apple bite. You know what I mean? Like golden apple pear for somehow tastes like a fresh ass pear and a fresh ass apple. Like you just took a bite off of both of them. So I can still kind of taste that apple a little bit, but pear is pretty dominant in it, and then a little bit of the vanilla. I definitely taste that too. It's a pretty neat mixture. I like it. I'm not going to deny it. I enjoy it. Alright, so we got to go out here. Rendezvous with Goats and Dalamil.
Said I should be able to find what I'm
Search
looking
for
for
Rutherford's
somewhere
colleagues
nearby.
in Dalamil.
Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers.
Black.
This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over.
Ow! Drop kicking the wyvern did not work. Bingo. Oh, I don't know about that G Fuel now. Hold on here. A fucking soda float. What are you doing,
liver? Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Maybe if there was a root beer flavor. Ooh, a root beer. Like a cream, like a root beer cream type deal or something, maybe.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect.
So we go back to the hideaway there, but we're not going to go back to the hideaway there just because we needs to go her.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentlemen of the town are a strapping bunch.
Hell no, it's not too hard to find him. He's a big dude.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged,
the more call for swords and spears.
And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Uh-oh.
Sorry to have kept you.
I have places to be, he said.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Well, unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
I don't think he understands.
You too, Goots.
How careful I truly am. I gotta hit my Poké Daily real quick. Wow. Terrible, 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 terrible. Alright. So, we're supposed to go on the edge of town, but we're supposed to go this way, man. I don't like how there's no, like, flying over anything or going over anything. You're forced to run everywhere, and it's not even fast running. It's just Leon running away from zombies running.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
At least we get this bad boy. Or gal.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
What are you sipping on right now, Twitchy?
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Big now when we could pretend this didn't happen.
Iron muscle. Beautiful.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. Then you turned up. Well,
then you turned
go on then.
up.
If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
Oh, wow.
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That
Need a tub of black ice, but you've tried to flavor
is a
before.
crime, and I will not allow it to continue.
It's good. It's smooth. It's mellow. I like it.
Was it? I have no quarrel
I
with
will
you.
say that. I did like it.
Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
No.
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you.
Hey, internet technician comes tomorrow. There you go. That's sweet.
You're a sight less clever than you think you
That's
are.
good to know, bro. That's really
Did you
good to
think I
know.
wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the
Feel
whole
good
thing
about
got
that,
me
don't you?
thinking,
Are you leaving?
Dalimil might bear me a grudge, and a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goose, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So,
at Pokemon
Wet Legs,
community game.
You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't
Yeah,
me
for
you
sure.
didn't
Probably just give
notice.
you a new modem
Lost
or
it to
something, a
Wet
new
Legs
router and
back
modem.
When we were working the same routes. Said I'd
How long
stolen
have you
from
had
his
the same
strong
router and
box.
modem?
I've done nothing of the sort, mind. Well, that didn't stop
And
him
is
taking
it
his
like
little
stacked on
revenge.
top of something?
So I
Is
took
there
some
like
of my
airway? Like is it
Sorry,
is it
lost
breathable?
everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. It didn't hurt you, did it?
They should. They
No,
should.
Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway.
The modem
You've
is only
attracted
about a
quite
year
enough
old.
attention
Okay.
already.
Well, yeah, that's not old at all.
It's all right, Clive.
For real.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen. Come on. Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Ew, yeah,
And
for
maybe
real.
we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're
You're
wearing.
getting a tenth of the speed you're supposed to be getting?
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
Yeah, there should be like some prorations
that
or something in
one's
that.
master, then?
If you're getting a tenth of the
If you
speed you're paying for,
kindly
then you
pay
should
the
only
coin
pay
you
them a
owes
tenth
us,
of the money that
You can pretend you didn't draw
You would
your
think.
blade on Republican soldiers.
a tenth of each bill.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Ew. 114 a month for that? Yeah, for real. Even in U.S. dollars, that's crazy. Beautiful.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed.
Yeah, honestly, in this day and age, that is pretty terrible.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
You know what I mean?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
I mean, in 2023, I mean, yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Yeah, don't be touching my soldiers' coin purses. What the hell's wrong with him?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
I believe the other two missions is back at the
There's a lot of road between here and the capital.
So.
Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Yeah. Package from Spooky might be in tomorrow. Man, that was a long time ago. She shipped that bad boy a few weeks ago, right? That's crazy, but you order stuff and it takes long enough that you'll forget you ordered shit, you know? Like when you make 5 orders, like you make 5 orders a week, you might remember like 2 or 3 of them, but the other ones, it's like, well,
thanks,
when
Cal.
they get shipped, that's kind of surprising.
What happened here?
Very curious to see how the power pellet can taste.
The others.
I hope you like it.
They've already.
That said, for me, it does not hit as hard and nowhere near as good as the power, honestly, or the powder.
Looking for someone who was sent here by
for
a
me,
man
the
named
can's like a
Rutherford.
5 out of 10 type deal on the C tier, maybe.
Rockford, attendant
Whereas
to
the
Lady
actual
Ariane
powder,
of
I
House Wellesley.
shit, dude, that's up there in
Of
the
the
A
7
tier
high
to me.
houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since
Oh,
last
she
I
shipped
saw
it out
my
on the
great
4th
aunt.
of July. Gotcha.
Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady
I think
Dowager
you'll like
has
it
granted
just
me
because
leave
it's a
to
can.
assist your Uncle Stuart.
You don't
I
get
was on
very
my way
much
back from
can
the old capital, when
action.
I saw some
you know?
villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's still drinkable. Shit, dude, I'd drink one right now. I just, it's not bad. I just feel like the cherry flavor isn't as potent in it.
Thank you.
That's all.
I shall. Founder be your shield.
It's almost like the carbonation literally just plays a part in it. Like, you know how that is with cans, bro. The carbonation plays a fucking part in the taste.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
You can clearly tell they're sugar-free. And, you know, that's 100% true. That's what blows my mind is, you're right, is you can tell if they're sugar-free. But when it comes down to the actual powder, bro, half the powders, you can't believe they're not sugar. You know what I mean? You just can't believe they're sugar-free. It's like, wow. Beautiful. I need to go do something here soon. I've been basically sitting in my room all day. Me too, bro. Me too. Me too. Which I've got probably another 10 minutes on this game tops, and then I'll be getting off and taking probably about a half-hour break or so, an hour break before I get on Ratchet and Clank over on Kick.
Don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
Need to go chill with a buddy or something.
This looks to be
Feel a little bit more productive, right?
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Let's go.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
So we gotta go back to Martha's Rest, and then we go back to the hideaway.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly.
Grim
Storm
would be
is in
putting it
crisis,
lightly.
And if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Alright, now we go back to the hideaway. And turn these missions in over here. And then I think all of the side missions are done. For now, anyway, of course.
Will we ever see the sun again? It seems the hideaway has lost its...
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
You think she's going to make something delicious? I think it might just be mediocre. Well...
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Culinary history?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the Saint's Bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
I did not expect him to say it was decent.
It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Uh-oh. Talk to Lady Karen. Huh. You can hear the big dude walking.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots.
Aww.
And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will.
Oh,
If you ever need
I
help,
will.
I'll do it again and again and you can't stop me.
Ah, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Another quest complete. More renown, more experience. Continental sensor display in Clive's chambers. We're getting stuff to display everywhere too. I think there's one more I gotta turn in, right? No, that's it. That's it. And that's it. Yeah. And right there's where I'm supposed to go next. Let's go see if we can talk to the one lady. Maybe we've got enough reputation now to get the next reward, and maybe see if there is monsters on the board. I doubt it. Oh, there is monsters on the board, maybe, and we can get the reputation. The Pack, south of Tabor and Dalmacia, and then Samberquet, Lost Wing. The Pack, the Man in Black.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you. All yours.
Talisman of Priming.
All done?
Whoa. Payday this Friday, let's fucking go! There you go. Probably gonna buy a bunch more G Fuel. Just keep stocking up, bro. Make sure you're taking care of your bills and shit, and then spending money on some G Fuel, bro. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, honestly, as you buy it, you can resell it. And you know what I mean? As you buy it, you can resell it in Canada. So it is what it is.
That it? Fine.
Yeah, lemon Italian flavor. I know, dude. That sounds sweet. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. Alright. So we're going to go here. We're going to see what this is about. We're about to end the stream here probably in the next like 10 minutes. 5 minutes or so. Once we get settled into this place to see what this is about.
Sounds like thunder.
But I'll be back over on Kick for Ratchet and Clank here in the next hour.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you.
or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
And that's his uncle.
My boy.
Thought he died.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you.
Wow.
I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship? The Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
Looks like you're stuck with me, Byron.
Gutter snipe.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Aww.
Be careful.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
You too.
The Brandito! My dude. Alright. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Alright, so there's that. We're going to save this. We're going to raid this out. I'm going to give me a bites to eat, chill for roughly 40 minutes or so, and then I am going to be over on Kick streaming Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Haha! No, what I just did, bro. I just did. That's awesome. Nice, dude. Much love, much appreciated. I appreciate the hell out of you, bro. Damn, man, made my fucking week, made my whole day. That's great, dude. Thank you so much. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and raid out to Jev. He's over here playing some Ghost of Tsushima. He's a major supporter of mine also, and get to know him a little bit. Drop some emotes if you would, maybe a follow. If not, at least I mentioned it. Until next time, everybody, I appreciate the hell out of you. And like I said, I will be over on Kick here in about an hour. Same name, same link. Just go over there, and I'll be playing some Ratchet and Clank. Much love, take care, and be safe. Brandito, Stiffy, Twitchy, everybody else, I appreciate the hell out of you. Tainted Venom, my dude, thank you so much for being the mod. Shout outs and everything else, bro. You are a legend. Get a hold of me later if you're still there. Be safe, buddies.